You're listening to an archived Cabral Concept podcast. After listening to this show, check out the most up-to-date podcasts available at stephencabral.com/podcasts or search directly on iTunes. And now, welcome to the Cabral Concept, where board-certified naturopath and integrative health practitioner Dr. Stephen Cabral shares how he was diagnosed at the age of 17 with a life-altering illness and given no hope for recovery. It was only after studying and traveling all over the world did he discover how to combine ancient Ayurvedic healing practices with state-of-the-art naturopathic and functional medicine to fully rebalance the body and re-energize it with life. It's time to discover how to get well, lose weight, and finally feel alive again. And now, here's your host, Dr. Stephen Cabral.
Welcome back to the Cabral Concept. I'm Stephen Cabral, and today on a Weight Loss Wednesday, I'm going to take you through a very misunderstood principle on how when you're trying to lose body weight, you're not just trying to lose body fat. And that's a really big point. And I think one of the things is that we're so focused on reducing fat that we miss the point that fat isn't the only thing that gets reduced as we lose weight. And I would actually say that burning body fat is a more straightforward principle than losing a lot of the other items and principles and parts that we're talking about up next. And that's because burning body fat is fairly straightforward in terms of your nutrition, in terms of raising metabolic rate, and in terms of your exercise. But what's not so straightforward is looking at how the body can actually be bloated, swollen, puffy, and retaining water. And that is beyond body fat. That actually has nothing to do with body fat specifically, except that body fat can actually cause more of this water retention through principles creating higher levels of cortisol, higher levels of estrogen, which can then make the body more inflamed, which can then also hold on to more water weight. So let's talk about this for 1 second, because again, I used to maybe talk negatively about it as well. Well, the person's losing water weight or whatever it is. Keep in mind that the body is about 2/3 water. About 70% of all muscle tissue is water. And when we're looking at water in general, it's one of the reasons why by the end of a day, we're probably anywhere from 2 pounds to potentially 5 pounds heavier from when we wake up in that morning. A lot of people do hold on to a little bit more water. But now the big point and the larger point in all of this is that inflammation can make us retain water. So what I'm saying is this: if you're following a very good nutrition plan that's low inflammatory, that's elimination based, where you're going low glycemic, low inflammatory foods, cutting out the most common food allergens, or you're doing a detox, there is nothing wrong with losing 3, 4, 5 plus pounds in a week just from water weight if you use that as momentum so that going forward in the future, you do not gain that weight back. Now, because here's the reason why. The water weight you did lose during that detox or during that true elimination plan is not coming back, and it was not healthy water weight. We're not talking about dehydrating your body. We're talking about the water left your body as a result of decrease in inflammation. So that's actually a healthy thing. That means you reduced inflammation and you're now less swollen, less puffy, less bloated because of that. That to me is a win-win. It really is. And that's why never feel bad about you losing, 5 pounds to 10 pounds in a week if you're on a good detox, like I've said before, or you're on a good elimination plan, and bigger caveat, one that you're going to be able to maintain. So for example, when we do a detoxification-based protocol, we're doing a specific period of time where we're doing shake-based fasts. So we're getting the body all the nutrients that it needs, phase 1, phase 2 liver detoxification, getting it the amino acids that it needs through protein and all of the support that your body needs. After that, we're moving into essentially 4 meals per day. That's something that you can continue to maintain. That's not a crazy starvation-based diet or anything like that. So now any weight that you lose on a plan like that, you can plan on keeping off. That's the bigger point, is that when we help people lose between 5 and 10 pounds in that 7 days, that's going to be permanent weight loss. That really should. If you lost, let's say, 7 pounds in a week and you gain back, half a pound or so, to a pound, well, that's really not that big a deal. You got a net weight loss of 6 pounds. That's huge. Now, if you're going on a plan where you drop 5 or 6 pounds and you gain back 5 a week later because you were doing, a high fructose-based juice cleanse, that's not something you can maintain. And that's why I'm more into getting results through programs that you can maintain rather than one-hit wonders where you lose the weight. Sure, you lose it and you feel great for a short period of time, but then you gain it back. I would actually say that's also negative for your body and for your metabolism in the long run as well. So bottom line is this: don't feel bad about losing water weight if it was tied to inflammation. Do worry about losing water weight if it's dehydrating your body. But if you're getting enough fluid, you're taking in good nutrients, and you're just decreasing the inflammation load on your body, there is absolutely nothing wrong with losing what I call toxic water weight and keeping it out of your body forever. Why? Your skin's going to look better, you're going to have more energy, you're going to sleep better, your joints are going to hurt less, and overall, you're going to feel amazing because you just don't have that low level of inflammation that's systemic, and that just means that it's in your entire body. Everywhere from your digestive system to your muscles, your joints, your tendons, your ligaments, your brain, everything. Everything can be inflamed from this low level inflammation. We won't get into today why that inflammation is there, but I can tell you that simply going on an elimination-based diet plan to eliminate the inflammation, or a straight 7-day, 14-day, or 21-day detox protocol will help you with a lot of those same things. So again, keep in mind that the puffiness that you're experiencing, the bloating that you're experiencing, could not just be body fat. Yes, I'm sure some of it is body fat, but never underestimate that it could also just be toxic water weight that your body's holding on to because it's not healthy. It's not able to detoxify as well and as quickly as it should. Thank you again for tuning into the Cabral Concept.
Ever wonder what the best sauna, blue blockers, sleep trackers, wake lights, salt lamps, or other health gadgets are? Or what about the top non-toxic mattresses, sheets, soaps, bath products, toothpaste, and cookware? Or would you like to know the cleanest choices for hemp parts, meal delivery services, supplements, and much more? I personally curated, researched, and now created a resource page of all of my top picks that continues to grow each week. These are the exact products I use in my own life, with my family, in my private practice, and they're the ones I trust. To find out all of my up-to-date recommendations and all the details, simply head on over to stephencabral.com/resources.